Hi, my name is Thomas. Don't commit it to be a mortgage broker so easily. There are so many good advertisements out there. They're trying to sugar package this industry and role, but it's actually damn hard to be a good broker. It takes a lot of passion and effort, and most people actually fail. Hi guys, as you can see, there's another branch closing down. We're here at the Bowen. This branch has been here for more than 10 years. In the past 5 years, there are more than 2,000 branches closing down from different banks. Are people moving up to the online digital banking service? Or simply, is this a good industry to still get into? Are you going to apply the job as a banker, or are you going to be a mortgage broker? Is that a good time? If you haven't considered all these facts, maybe try to stay away from this industry. Number one, the fact is 75% of the mortgage broker do not continue or renew their license in their second year. So that means less than 25% of mortgage broker actually continue more than 2 years plus. And this actually is very similar with the facts from ATO that most of the ABN actually will shut down in the first 3 years. Because mortgage broker mostly is no salary, no base salary, it's your own business, so it's very hard to drive a business success. Number two, yes, it's very easy to start a job, but then it's very difficult to master the skill. You're not just going to learn one bank, you're going to learn more than 10 banks. All their policy, procedure, pricing, the policy changes very often as well. And you probably will realize that as a good mortgage broker, not just you need to master the lending knowledge, you also need to master the basic knowledge about tax, legal, because you're going to work with all the accountant and the family lawyers to manage their asset. So there's no limits in the learning process. Number three, it's very difficult to find a good mentor. The mentor doesn't require you to have a license for mentor, but then it is through the industry body such as MFAA, FEBAA, so they will get an email which as a third party, they will do the reference check for you on your behalf. So they will check their behavior and relationships through the bankers, lawyers, and accountant they've been working in the past 3 to 5 years. And probably just need to further remind you that find a good mentor is like finding your future business partner. So I really hope that your mentor can be your future business partner because you share the same interest, so that your mentor have the best interest in your growth. They will teach you everything rather than like a mentor program, they teach you and you go away. Usually people find that experience is very shallow, they don't learn as much as they expected. Number four, there's no base salary. Everyone got a family, they have mortgage to do the repayment. So if you are not young graduates, you probably have more burden and more things to think about and consider. So in this industry, it takes a very long time, maybe 1 or 2 years or longer to get your first clients coming and you get the money. I'll give you an example. If your best mate wants to support you the business and he or she get a pre-approval from you, they spend 3 months in the market, look for the property, they sign 3 months settlement, and you only get a commission from the bank 2 months after settlement. That means your first deal will take 8 months to wait for the money to come into your bank account. So it's a very long process. If you haven't have 2 years savings or no stable income, then this industry is very, very challenging for you. Number five, this is a financial service industry, which we emphasize services because the products you learn it's very simple. There's only a few categories. You just need to master the detail. But when it comes to services, people are getting very emotional when they are dealing with their finance, which is the biggest commitment for the house, and usually biggest commitment for their household asset. So, and also when the clients, even they are other professional in their job, in their field, but then they don't deal with the finance every day. Hence why they can get very frustrated sometimes, and also the bank back-end process are broken, so you're going to deal with a lot of headache. And then sometimes, it's very often the clients lost themselves, they feel frustrated. You have to learn to master the skill, put everything together, master the process, and then come for your clients and then walk them through the broken process. A lot of broker friends or even friends in the bank, they gave up this industry after 3-5 years because they just feeling tired of dealing with people. Number six, you can't find your clients consistently. So the truth is the company won't give you new clients, especially when you have no industry experience. because the company is going to mess up the new clients if you don't understand the basic skill or process. And then there's cost for the company to give you clients even when you master the skill, because online IT generation, generating the leads, online leads generation company, they will cost the company $100 to $200 per lead. So if the company spent $2,000 on 10 potential clients from online, these clients maybe have all their facts fine, their information, they want to be contacted, but on average, it only drives 20% success. So $2,000 can only buy you 2 clients. And then in terms of the quality and deal size, there's no guarantee. Of course, if you are better at phone call consultation or sales cold calling, then you may drive higher success rate. Number 7, lack of confidence. It is not a sales job. I don't want to say broker is a sales, but in the end, you have to sell yourself. So you'll get rejected a lot. You'll get people just ignore you or never come back to you. Then you have self-doubts. So do not have self-doubts. If you decided, you made the guts to do the job, then commit it for a long time, 2 to 3 years. I believe you'll succeed. But if you always ask yourself, is this too late to be a broker? Is this industry right for me? Then you eventually give up. Number 8, you can only be a good broker once. So to hold the industry service license is no different from the lawyer or the accountant. If you ever get sued by the bank or by the clients for major mistakes, and then your professional indemnity insurance cannot cover, or simply you're just not compliant enough, then usually the banks will cancel your accreditation to work with them, or even the industry body will cancel your license for all the banks, and you can never claim back your license. So you lose the chance to work in the industry. So number 1 principle is be always compliant, stick the best interest to the customer and to the bank. It's a very complicated job. Number 9, in the first couple of years, there's no work-life balance. And this, for the accumulate passive income, you're going to pay a big price. So many companies' selling point to be a broker is that you can accumulate your trial income in the long term. That's not wrong, but it's very long term. So what is trial? Trial income is an ongoing commission. For example, if you settle a mortgage for clients for $1 million, then if it's not offset at all, and they're not paying off fast enough, then you're getting paid $1,500 from the company and the bank per year, and divided by 12 months. Of course, you may have different pay scale with the company have their overhead cost, so you're not getting every dollar. Even you got every dollar as the business owner, you're gonna spend it again on the rent, administrative staff, so it's not free money to keep in your pocket all the time. And there are so many terms and conditions. For example, clawback. If the clients sold the property in a year or 2, you're gonna pay the money back to the bank. If the clients fully offset $1 million, you're not getting every dollar as well. So it's not that easy. For every dollar you earn, you have to pay the responsibility. So I wouldn't say it is as easy as the free rental income with no mortgage. You can just sit there and collect the rent. It's different. It's a business. It's a responsibility. Number 10, be a good businessman. Doesn't matter what you do, business and administrative skills are important, hence why they say MBA school. So maybe you run a restaurant, you can't just be good at cooking. You have to know managing people, managing the staff, managing the finance, managing the marketing. So there's no difference in mortgage broking. You can't just be good at mortgage broking itself. You have to know how to work with a small team. You have to know how to get the clients, the marketing skill, the paperwork, how to streamline the process, and how to set up the training structure for new staff, etc., etc. So I wouldn't say if you know how to do the calculator for the banks, you know the process of buying a property, getting a loan, check the rate, you'll be a good broker. That's not enough. That's the basic. You have to know how to manage the business itself, how to ongoing manage the clients, how to get 1 or 2 or more staff to help you the client's book. That will make your business more sustainable. I hope all the above help. It is a big commitment to start your own business as a mortgage broker. It is a very rewarding journey, but do not commit it so easily. Good luck.